What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Flip.
I'm Element.
And we get together every Sunday to catch up on our favorite TV shows, especially K-drama on Netflix.
K-dramas!
Woohoo! We're talking about Crash Landing on You!
If you're unfamiliar with Crash Landing on You, it is about Seri, who is a businesswoman who is about to inherit one of the largest companies in South Korea. And I guess on some sort of like a recreational paragliding trip, she gets into a tornado, gets stuck in a tornado, like a disastrous weather phenomenon, and gets sucked into a vortex and lands in North Korea.
Which is unbelievable. Crash lands literally into... literally crash lands into Jung-hyuk, who happens to be the captain. At first, I thought this was gonna be one of those really corny dramedies. He kind of looks like he's fallen in love with her at first glance.
To me, it looks like he has, like, he's listening to her have this conversation with nobody, right? Trying to call back to her assistant, and it just seems like he's enjoying what he's hearing. It's like she's pretty funny, so I guess like part of his like emotions are being activated that's not been there before.
Seri is very likable in my eyes. Like, you know, you kind of get a glance that she's kind of like this powerful, rich businesswoman that's kind of like really self-righteous, selfish, but like to her own credit, like her personality and charismatic delivery of the character is really likable in my eyes.
Yeah, it sells a lot of the comedy too. Usually the humor is lost on us sometimes because, you know, of that lost in translation problem. But, you know, it's like a good mix of dialogue humor and physical comedy where it's like their facial expressions sell them.
I mean, Seri, but she's like overly dramatic, kind of absurd, but at the same time lovable. So that's one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is the overly serious Jung-hyuk and his facial expressions, or non-facial expressions. But at the end of the day, it seems like, you know, two complete opposites, like in any dramedy, like they come and meet together, and, you know, I guess we'll eventually find out if they fall in love.
Now, the story from there kind of takes like a 180 because then it turns into a political military thriller almost, because there's some stuff happening behind the scenes that Jung-hyuk has to investigate, and then there are some political opponents who are trying to, you know, throw him off of their scent and trying to frame him or cause him to get into trouble. But then it turns out he's the only son of the director of the General Political Bureau.
We have to admit that while we were watching this, it's like, what the hell is the Political Bureau? And we know nothing about communist countries and their government branches, but it's actually really interesting when we did a little research ourselves. It's comparable to the Pentagon, I guess. Like, it's a very powerful...
the DoD, the Department of Defense.
It's a very powerful branch in the military, so to speak. So he's a really important son.
That part is creating the depth of the story on that end, because I thought we were going to go back to the business side of like South Korea, but the story is developing like at a rapid pace in North Korea.
And it's kind of striking contrast with what Seri's life was in North Korea compared to her experience crash landing in North.
The story accelerates even further because we're under the impression that there's going to be like some country show where they're just in hiding and just keeping her out of sight of the North Korean officials, and then she's found.
She's found by house inspection, a surprise house inspection. He shows up at the house and tells the officials that she is his fiancée.
Yeah, and so like,
which makes everything so much more exciting. Like, I can't wait to watch the next episode.
Yeah, it goes from she's stuck in North Korea and she's hiding from people, but now she has to like go on with this charade.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Let us know in the comment section below what you think of Crash Landing on You. I think it's really cool. It's wholesome and it's a change of pace for us. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, then the bell notification for more videos from us, and we'll see you in the next one.